All right, Dr. Kohl, the promising new technologies, how can they best reach beyond the traditional communities? What's the best way that we can use these new technologies to reach?
I think one of the things is in understanding how the new technologies and reaching these new communities is basically understanding your customer in the first place. And again, it's not generic, it's not one size fits all. In other words, you have to almost have a stealth approach. In other words, if you're dealing with a very, very large producer, you've got to make sure that you're in those networks that they deal with, their peers that they deal with, their support or alliances that they deal with. And however, this can be very, very powerful because these people are time compressed. They still want the high touch. And so through the digital, whether it be the Facebook or through our blogs or our webcast or you name it, this is a quick, efficient way to be able to maintain contact with that customer, but also send them knowledge that will be useful in their operations. So it's a very, very powerful medium.
You emphasize that a blended approach is the best way to reach these. What is it? What do you say is the blended approach?
Yeah, the blended approach comes from John Nesbitt's book, Megatrends, and what he said way back in the 1970s, the more you go high-tech, which this digital age is high-tech, the more you need high-touch. And so what happens is that you can use this technology to reach, enhance the relationships, but occasionally you've got to have that face-on-face touch or situations where you're actually working, collaborating with them side by side to enhance that personal type of relationship. So that balance between high-tech, high-touch is very, very critical amongst all segments in agriculture, particularly where agriculture is very word-of-mouth and small and extremely well-networked.
And what can agri-marketers do to help bridge that gap between consumers and producers?
Well, I think one of the things is we're seeing today that the consumers getting splintered out there. Some want local, natural, organic. Others basically want food or fiber or fuel from industries that are very sensitive to the type of environment. And so I think your agribusiness firms and some of your companies out here have to think about what are some of the very, very important agendas and issues and basically prioritize those and then basically say, all right, what can we do as far as the digital media to be able to bring various groups together if they're having a challenge or a problem, or basically taking them from one level to another level. And it's also a great feedback loop. For example, if a customer wants, for example, in our company, if they want a new ice cream, well, bring it in, we'll try it and see how it works. And also, if they've got a complaint, one of the things is it's a great customer service type of way. So, again, it can play many different forms, whether it's the end consumer or working with a supplier out there. It's a very, very powerful tool, instantaneous.